For me, listening to past students and students heard today, that's what it is. It's a lifeline, in my opinion, for young people in Cork who don't belong or don't fit into the education system, if you want to use such words. And listening to the other deputies and senators, all my questions has been asked. But for me, as my hearing and reading, is that it's simple. And I'm everything but naive, but it's simple. Cork Life Centre needs to be recognised and valued for the work that it does. And us here in this committee, we have the power to write a letter. I'm just a senator, I have no power. But we have the power to write a letter as a collective in this committee to the Department of Education and see, is there any way possible that we could, or what's step going forward that this Life Centre can be recognised as an equal part in our education system. Because from my own experience coming through the education system, not one shoe fits all. And I always say I was as thick as a plank, when it comes to the academic side of it, but when it came to the social side of it, I was extremely intelligent, but academically not. And that's the education system, no fault to it. And I came through the education system through secondary school, and it worked for me. However, it doesn't work for a lot of young people, and we need to acknowledge that, recognise that. And I think it would be a very positive step for the Department of Education to recognise Cork Life Centre and to fund it, break down all the barriers. Speaking to the students outside the door, they were saying to me that, they don't get no student passes, no grants for going to the education centre. And again, the children that the Life Centre works with is children from ethnic minority groups, as well as children from working class areas, traveller children, refugee children, children with disabilities and learning disabilities. So I really think if we could do one positive action before this horrible year ends, as a committee, we could write a letter. I'm just putting it out there as a suggestion, and end 2020 in a positive note as an education committee, and write to the department and see, can we get Cork Life Centre, which in my opinion creates a lifeline for young people, and it should be valued. Thanks for coming in and presenting to us today.